자, 그러면 12월 14일 수요일 모닝 헤드라인스 뉴스캐스터 레이와 함께 시작합니다.
Starting next year, parents with babies under 12 months old will be eligible for a monthly government allowance of 700,000 won, and households with a 1-year-old child will receive 350,000 won a month.
내년부터 부모급여가 신설돼 만 0세 아동을 키우는 가정은 월 70만 원, 만 1세 아동을 키우는 가정은 월 35만 원을 지급받게 됩니다.
Korea is widely expected to register its largest ever yearly trade deficit this year, with think tanks forecasting the nation to post its first full year in the red since 2008.
우리나라 올해 무역수지가 2008년 이후 첫 연간 적자를 기록할 것으로 보이는 가운데 그 규모가 역대 최대에 달할 것이라는 전망이 나왔습니다.
Armed men opened fire on Monday at a Kabul hotel popular with Chinese nationals, with the attack ending after 3 of the assailants were killed by Afghanistan security forces.
중국인들이 주로 머무는 아프가니스탄 수도 카불의 한 호텔에서 무장 괴한들의 총격전이 발생했습니다. 진압 과정에서 괴한 3명이 사살됐다고 외신은 전했습니다.
Indian and Chinese troops have clashed on their disputed Himalayan border, the first such flare-up between the two Asian powers since fatal frontier confrontations in 2020.
인도와 중국의 군인들이 2020년 대규모 충돌 이후 가장 큰 규모로 분쟁 지역인 히말라야 국경에서 또다시 난투극을 벌였습니다.
Tesla CEO Elon Musk is no longer the richest person in the world, according to Forbes, as he has ceded that title to Bernard Arnault, CEO of luxury brand Louis Vuitton's parent company, LVMH.
일론 마스크 테슬라 최고 경영자가 명품 브랜드 루이비통의 모회사인 LVMH의 베르나르 아르노 회장에게 세계 최고 부호 자리를 내주었다고 포브스가 전했습니다. And those are today's headlines. Morning Headline Expressions. 오늘의 headlines에서 이런 표현들 봤었죠. An allowance. What's an allowance?
Allowance, when you're given money. So when you're a kid, you get an allowance. You're a kid, you don't have a job, so parents give you a weekly allowance. Is usually what it was like when I was a kid. And you'd get money you could spend on candy or whatever it was you wanted.
그땐 용돈이죠.
Yeah, it's money you get for not working, basically, right? You don't have to work for it. So in this case, we're talking about a monthly government allowance,
Sure.
money that's given to people with babies to help them pay for childcare.
네, 그동안에 이제 양육수당이 있었어요. 근데 내년부터는 부모급여라는 것이 신설이 돼서 월 70만 원, 이제 아기가 만 1살 되기 전까지, 만 0세일 때는 그렇게 allowance를 받게 됩니다. 수당이라는 의미가 되겠어요. The next expression was think tank.
Think tank. A think tank's an institute or an organization that researches particular topics.
Yeah.
And these are usually, or certain issues. So this would usually be political or social or economic issues. They research it. They create resources. They also sometimes will give advice or give ideas, thoughts on the issues, how maybe the issue could be solved.
Definitely. When I hear think tank, I think of experts, researchers, like you said, in either economics or politics. So, of course, in this case, we're looking at a forecast for next year in terms of the
it'd be
economy.
economists.
Economists here. 저 싱크탱크, 연구원들, 전문가들이라는 의미가 될 수 있습니다. The next term was assailant.
Ooh, an assailant is an attacker.
Yeah.
Somebody who attacks another person.
assailant. 그러면 공격하는 사람, 괴한, 아니면 폭행범이라는 의미로 이해할 수 있는데요. 여기서는 무장괴한이라는 의미였죠. 이 뉴스에서는. 그렇지만 원래는 attacker, 공격을 가한 그런 사람이라는 의미가 있습니다. The next term is flare up.
Yeah, we were talking earlier. It's not usually any good connotation to flare up. So the big ones would be an illness.
Yeah.
So someone has an illness and it flares up. It suddenly gets worse again.
And does that happen with arthritis? You mentioned that earlier
Yeah,
on.
I believe so.
Oh.
I believe that'd be one of the ones that I remember. Like my grandpa had it, and sometimes it would get worse. Right, it would flare up on him.
아스라이티스는 관절염인데요. 관절염이 가끔은 정말 너무 심해진다. 그런 의미로 oh my arthritis is flaring up again.
Yeah, it's gotten worse again. You know, feeling more pain from it.
그렇게
Or
표현하는군요.
violence. So in the case we were talking about along this disputed border between India and China, sometimes things are calm, but every so often, it seems like the last little bit once a year now, the last couple of years, all of a sudden there's a outburst of violence, there's some fighting.
Fighting, violence, emotions, 뭐 분노라든지 아니면은 폭력이라든지 뭔가 이렇게 확 커질 때 이걸 명사로 a flare-up라고 표현을 할 수 있습니다. 실제로 이번에 수백 명 정도의 군인이 서로 충돌했다라고 Times of India가 전하고 있습니다. There was a massive flare-up on the border between India and China.
Where apparently hundreds of troops involved this time.
Yeah. Okay, and when you cede something.
Cede something. You give it to somebody else, but it's more like you surrender it.
Yeah.
You don't necessarily want to. So usually land in a dispute between two countries or two groups. They might cede land. Okay, fine, you can have it. Or power. Right, so maybe within a political party or in a company.
Yeah, if you're ousted, for example, you know, you used to be the head of a country, but you've now been pulled out of your seat, then you'd have to cede power to the next person in line.
It's kind of the idea you didn't want to, you had to.
Well, Elon
You're
Musk.
forced to.
Yeah, Elon Musk was the richest man in the world, but he's had to, give up that seat to Arnaud.
He's lost that title, hasn't he?
He has, yeah.
But I'm sure he's still okay with his $176 billion.
Still the second richest man in the world.
right. He's still swimming in cash like Scrooge McDuck.
자, seed, C-E-D-E 이렇게 쓰고요. 발음은 씨앗, S-E-E-D랑 발음은 같아요. 그렇지만 스펠링이 전혀 다르고 의미도 마지못해 무언가를 이렇게 내줄 때 seed 한다라고 얘기를 합니다. Elon Musk has ceded that richest man in the world title to Bernard Arnault, who heads the company that owns luxury brands including Louis Vuitton.
Whole bunch of them, actually,
many,
right?
Many, yes. And Celine and
Hennessy
and Moet and many. There you go.
Bulgari. Yeah, I looked him up like, wow, no wonder this guy's so
the
rich.
richest man in the world. 자, 이렇게 해서 오늘 헤드라인에 나온 표현들 리뷰해봤습니다. 모닝 헤드라인 익스프레션스는 오디오 어학당과 유튜브에서 무료로 다시 듣기 하실 수 있습니다.